Alright, here we are.
Okay, am I supposed to be hitting buttons, or is this just a Japanese tutorial?
This is a tutorial.
Showing you how to play. You can hit a button and skip it.
How to play.
This is Super Mario Picross.
Maybe we assume it is. I mean, the title is in Japanese.
The title's in Japanese, but I've looked it up online.
What does Wario have to do with this?
I don't know. Is he the player too?
Because his picture was on the save file.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't know. We saw the save file. Well, you'll see a save file.
See?
Yeah, it might be a versus game because look, he's on the box too. I think he's player 2.
Maybe there is a multiplayer.
Are you supposed to, when it's 2-player mode, actually mess somebody up?
I don't think you're supposed to mess up, but I think you might be able to battle and be the person that gets the most points. Because if you're smarter and faster, you could click on things, right?
We haven't tried it. So
I don't know. I don't know if the second player gets other points. So we're about to start. It's a little difficult because it's not all in Japanese. So we figured out some.
Yes, we figured out everything that's in English. So all 3 screens that are in English, we know what it says.
Yeah, those are easy. This also supports the mouse, but the mouse is pretty tricky to use. We tried it.
Well, it's not tricky to use. There's just no pause button.
Oh, right. You still got to use. Yeah, so I don't know how you play it with just one player with the mouse, but.
What is that level?
Did you choose
That's
the file?
tutorial.
Did you choose the file that was empty?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why the other levels.
I wanted to make sure. That's a tutorial.
That's
yeah.
a tutorial.
The thing you don't want to see because you know how to play.
If it told me which buttons I was supposed to hit to make my X's and which buttons I was supposed to hit to smash.
To make X's, you press B, and to smash, you press A. And the arrow keys are the directions. So.
That I could figure out.
Yeah. The D-pad moves left, right, up, and down.
He's the one that said, "Let me tell you what to do," because I'm the tutorial.
I'm gonna lose stuff just because I don't pay attention to which one's A and which one's B.
Well,
A is the one all the way to the right, and B is the one on the bottom.
The one labeled A is A.
Thanks.
Yeah, but she's not gonna be looking at it while she's gotta be looking at the screen. It's the same as on your DS.
Alright, do you remember which one was the hint and which one is without?
Yeah.
The hint is on the right.
So, do you want to try one with the hint? No, you don't, evidently.
Well, no, she just did.
Did you use hint?
Yeah.
I thought you...
Okay, I hit the button for the one that was on the left.
That's what I'm saying. She said she didn't choose hint. So, try the next one next time.
When I was practicing on level 4, hint was on the right side.
Okay, does someone want to describe, because I have not played this, I've only purchased the game for you.
I don't know what Japanese character is that I just made, but
Maybe it's just a shrimp.
A shrimp?
I don't know. You gotta press the A button.
I do.
Yeah.
It's pink. Could be shrimp.
Nope, it's a Japanese character.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I can look
Could
it
ask
up.
Camden. Camden knows Japanese now.
Does he?
He took a Japanese course at college.
Oh.
In Kansas.
That's just
Does he know Japanese like you know Russian, or are you just running off
No,
to
no,
speak
he
with
took
people?
Japanese for a full year. It was a 5-credit course.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Alright.
All right, eventually we'll
So
get
I'm going
pictures
to try this one, and I'm going to try to pick
the other
the
side.
actual option on the right.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
There you go. You were...
Alright.
So can you explain what you're doing?
Alright, so the numbers across the top mean
Yeah.
how many going down.
Yeah, so that
And the
means...
numbers across the side mean how many going
Right,
across.
so the 5 is the full row.
The 5, I would pick the full row.
All right, the 4, you have a chance of missing.
Right, but I know that the middle 3 I have to have. And because if you only have the one number, that means I have 3 in a row, so that's all of those.
But the 2 wasn't a sure thing. It could have been 2 to the other side.
Right.
Yeah,
So
you took a chance.
now I know that I can't put anything
she didn't
there.
take
I
a
can't
chance.
put anything there.
Yeah, and then the next ones are 1s.
Right. Now this row here, it's 2.
Yeah.
Well, I can't fit 2 in the top, so it has to, and I have to match it up to this one, so
Yeah.
it has to be here, right?
So that tells you the number, and there's always a space between those numbers.
Right, which makes this not usable, which means that's the 4.
Right, so you're pushing what to not chip out the block?
I'm
chip out.
pushing the B button.
B chips.
No.
No.
B puts my X.
X's.
B is the X.
B means
A,
I don't want to put...
right, you don't want to chip out that. With your little chisel.
Yeah.
Okay, that is probably another Japanese. I wish we could use, maybe
There's
there's
probably
a
an
translate
app
on
for that.
Google that we could just take a picture of.
Maybe we could just look at the Japanese alphabet.
Oh. No, probably not. I'll say that's a messed up warp pipe.
A messed up warp pipe?
Yeah.
Looks like IJ. Alright. I guess we're gonna need to get some that are, bigger.
Yeah, they'll get. This is just the. I mean, at least you can figure it out, even though you don't know the characters.
Alright, so this one's 5 all the way across. Whoops. This one's 5 all the way down.
Which means the top row has nothing else in it. And same with that last row. Or last column, I mean.
Alright. And since these have to be touching, that's 2, and that's 3.
You can only fit 2 more in the bottom one.
That can't go there, so these have to be here. And what's our karate dude?
It's it looks like a little guy
character.
stepping on someone.
It does.
Yeah. Maybe it's just teaching us the Japanese alphabet.
Yeah, maybe.
How many games do we have in level 1?
For some reason, it's A through L. Maybe it's A through L.
Oh.
You can get the direct translation.
That would make
not.
it too easy.
Alright, so now this is a little more complicated.
Well,
Yeah.
that one's not. Those 2 rows are not. Because it's
I
only
know,
5.
because it's every other one. You've got this, and you've got this, and you've got this, and you've got this. Now this could be 3 here, and 3 there. But these have to be together. So I've either got these 3 or these 3, which means that one's in use. Alright. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. And since this still needs one, it goes here.
Okay. Again, most likely.
Not most likely, exactly.
Yeah, but most likely it's another character.
Oh, most likely another character. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Looks like some Greek letter alphabet.
I tried doing some of these online.
Yeah.
I couldn't do them on my own. I tried getting Claire's help. She didn't even understand it at first.
Oh, how it works.
For the game itself?
Yeah, she'd never heard of it. She'd never done Picross.
Oh, I don't know if I played it before you bought me the 3D version, and then we went and downloaded the old version on the 3DS.
Right.
No, you
The
used to have
GameBoy.
one of these
Okay,
games.
so this is a 10 across.
Yeah, on the DS.
Anyway, it's not a 15 square, so...
Even below to 9.
Right, which means
So,
every square is used except for one end or the other.
and I don't know if there was an NES version, but it looks like this was the sequel to that, or maybe it was just the sequel to the Game Boy version, which you have. That's the one we downloaded from their eShop on the DS, right? We got that free, didn't we? It was one of the freebies from Nintendo when we earned points.
Perhaps.
Pretty sure.
5, 6, 7. That one's not in use, which means that's not in use, and that's not in use. And the question is, is it that one or that one? But it's not that one. Alright, so...
The one to the with the 3 on that 2, 1, 1 above the 10. That keep an X next to that.
Alright, so yes, I can put an X there. And then I can put an X there. And this is 4. And I can put an X there, and an X there, and an X there, and an X there, which means that's 5, 6, 7. Oh, there were 2 up top. So that answers that. So I screwed up and I lost 2.
2 whole minutes.
So that's the thing. When you miss, you lose how many?
Time.
Well, it's incremental.
And it's all in the same row too. Like if you mess up in the same row, you first lose 2 minutes, and then 4, 6, 8. If you go into a new row, you only lose another 2. At least from what I saw. Maybe it was just because I switched from the controller to the mouse when I was testing it.
Yep.
There's only 7 in the bottom row now.
I'm still fixing my top rows.
It's the bottom row only. It's doing it.
That's interesting looking. Ooh, it's blue. It looks like somebody holding something. But they don't have a head. Well, it'd be an awful tiny head if it was, I guess. Alright. Okay, so this is a 10 one again. 6, 7, 8, 7, right? 7. So 2 down for there, 3 down for here, 4 down for here. Alright. 3, 4 there. 2, 3, 4. And then 2 down here. Alright, and then 2, 3. Alright, so this blocks off here because I can only have 3 to start. And this blocks off here. So now I can finish the top row. And I can finish the second. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. When I hit the same button twice is when it erases on me.
Yeah.
Whatever I put there.
I don't know how they erase a whole chip in the wall,
If everything was just as easy as that, huh? 3, 4.
You don't have to put X's there though, right?
You don't. But it's a good habit for me because then as I get into bigger puzzles, I am less likely to screw up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 4. 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Alright.
That's a fish hook. Except it's actually another Japanese character.
Yeah, I was trying to upload images to Google to see if it would figure it out, but it is not doing a great job, so I will just look up the alphabet. So.
Alright. We're most of the way through level 1. Ooh, so we got our first set of 0 rows. So there's nothing all the way around the outside edge here. Well, I guess this would be where the mouse comes in handy, huh? When you have the full rows.
Well, can you just hold it and push left and right? Try that next time.
Oh, so that little one that looked like somebody holding that.
If you just hold the button and hold it in a direction, will it just keep going? No.
Well, the other thing is, because when you hold it down, it just starts taking off like that, you're going to run into issues, because you're going to end up losing time.
Right.
Well, there's a very definitive pattern here, which is going to make this super easy. Alright. Oh, look at that. It's a big square.
That was a circle.
Maybe they're just doing...
Yeah, that's row in the Japanese alphabet.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
That one? You've got it?
I have.
Okay. Cool.
Alright. What do we get this time?
Well, I guess you can go back and we can look at them all after.
Yeah.
So you should show what they were.
Okay.
So, for starters, it just goes with characters. Nice. How many characters are in the alphabet for Japan? It's a lot, right? It's not 20. It's not like us. There's tons, right? They've got a basic set, and then they've got an advanced set.
3, 4, 5. 3, 12. That's blocked.
I just counted 48. In the alphabet of Japanese, or learning Japanese for beginners. So, there's 48. Let's try and see if I can tell which one you're making for.
Yeah, because I think there's a like basic, right? That we learn there's a basic alphabet, and then there's like an advanced one.
I think you might.
So it clearly shows you've played this a lot
1,
because
2,
you're able to count.
3, or 2, 3. So this goes here, and that goes there, and these go here.
Yeah.
And 5 goes to the end. 2, 3. So which way is that one end up going?
You don't know which way the 5 goes, you mean?
So,
Well, you know that no matter what, you're gonna need that one to the left, right, in that 3 row.
what?
Oh, you knew the 3, so you knew you could at least do 2 in there.
And that you're gonna
So
need
I'm
Now
not
you don't know if they're
going
in.
one
on
to the right of that square.
Yes, I know that now.
And that one. Alright, so that's going to be 2.
And then
And
this
5.
is
Look,
3.
go over to the. You got the 5 on the next one now. Go over 2 more to the right. See, that's 5 down.
3, 4, 5. No, see, I can go up still.
Oh, I messed up. I wasn't seeing that you hadn't exited out.
See, that's why
I lost your time.
I make my habit
Yeah.
to do it all the time, because otherwise I mess up.
Yeah, if that's 2 and 2, clearly the other one's the next 2.
That's good.
Alright, it's a YZ. ZY.
Seen that before, right?
It looks like a suit.
It's like a delta.
You gonna lamb?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta be suit.
Okay. Sue is in TSU.
No, Sue is an SU.
Alright, almost on level 1.
Oh, this almost has a total frame. Oh, yeah, that makes it easy. Was that just a guess? Oh, you knew the 1 wasn't going to be down there because of the gap.
Right, well, if it's 9 and
Yep.
it starts at the top, then... Makes it easy.
Well, how do you know it starts at the top?
Because the top row was
was
10, and this is 10.
Oh, right, which meant it was filled in, of course. I was looking at the bottom where it said there was a 1 you already had.
Yeah,
I knew
and
there'd
then
be a gap.
when you get to a square, you see that you've got 2 numbers and it's 1 in between, and it makes it
Yeah.
pretty easy to do those too. Like this is all the way across.
3, 6.
And you know you've got the space, so there's no question there. This is 5 going the other way.
And then 8 coming back and 1, right?
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2,
3, and then. Alright.
That's
Wow.
almost-
What is this?
It's almost blocked out.
The Big Dipper.
That looks like a
The
constellation,
Little Dipper.
right? It does. It looks like a constellation.
So there's a whole bunch of characters there, so I'm going to guess this isn't an alphabet letter.
No, that's probably. You're right. Ursa Minor. But it looked like the Little Dipper didn't have all the extra
Ursa
things.
Minor is the Little Dipper.
Yeah, but doesn't it have a few other stars in it when it doesn't look just like the Little Dipper? So, I'm guessing we're going to start recognizing some of these things.
It's possible.
And then when I have ones that are almost like the whole row, and
Yeah.
I just don't know which end it ends
You'll
up
just
on, I just
work
leave
your
the 2
way.
ends off.
Yeah. Same
Now,
thing with the 7.
Here's the answer. This is 2,
Yeah,
so it's got to be that one, because I had the row above it, which means that it's not this one.
okay.
The bottom of this has got to be 3, so that's 3. So that means it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this whole row's done because it's 1. This whole
This
row's
is starting to
done
look like a
because it's
rowboat.
2.
No, it can't be a
This
rowboat.
whole row's done because it
Could
was
be a
1.
sailboat.
That's what I meant, a
This whole
sailboat.
row's done because it was 2.
But now it's not looking like a...
Alright. So this is
That's
7.
not looking like a rowboat.
No, it's not looking like a sailboat. Oh, maybe it's a mast.
That's 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
I guess, right?
Once they color it in, we'll know. Yeah, it's a sailboat.
Well, I don't know. Is that what
It's
that
like
is?
the crow's nest or something.
Yeah,
almost,
but-
you know?
It could be like an art
I don't know.
easel or something.
Well, someday when we learn Japanese, we'll figure it out. Ooh, lots of zeros in this one.
Well, there's 3.
So that's 1, which means, yeah, you know that. So you start, that's what you do, you start breaking off.
Yeah.
Once you do a long run, you can start looking at, that one you can't tell, right? But that one you can. Well, no, not
Or it
necessarily,
could go all
right?
the way to here, right?
Yeah.
Which means I know it's 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just is it here?
That or that,
Or is
right?
it here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that. Also that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you don't know which side that is yet.
Not yet. But I know this is 2, this is 1, this is 1. So that goes like that. And the bottom is 4, so I know that goes there. And that goes there.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 1. That needs to be 3, that needs to be 3, that needs to be 3, that is 2.
Well, that's 5, right? So, and there's the one you can do below. Well, I won't say anything. I'll let you.
Here, so that's there.
Yeah, because that's
That can't
5.
go there.
So that next 2.
And then I'm done here, and that can't go there.
It's hard to follow someone else's.
Thought
Steps.
process.
Well, yeah,
It looks like a
you're doing the
penguin.
same thing. That does look like a penguin. Maybe it's
No,
a
it looks
puffin.
even more like. Oh well, I guess it could be. Do they
Because
have?
puffins have a colored beak, right?
Do they have either one? Puffins have a beak almost like a toucan.
Yeah, they got a color too to them.
All right, let's wrap up level 1.
Yeah, we can kind of do a fast forward through that early part because
We got the 8. Let's see which one's which. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. That's there. That's there. Because it can only be 4, right? Alright, so that's 3. That's there. That's there. Same here. Right.
this almost sounds like Super Mario World music a little bit, right?
So this is not
The
gonna
background?
be there. So
Yeah,
this is
I mean,
gonna
You know
it's
what
a
I mean?
Mario game. So.
Yeah, it's got a hint of Mario in it.
There we go. That's the only
Like the little
one in
bongo
this
sound.
row. And this is the only one in this row. 2, 3, 2, 3. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where does it end up? Alright, well this can't go down here and this can't go down here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, X, 1, 2, that makes that 2. And 8 has to be in a row. This is 3, so that makes 7. Alright, so those are all done. that one's all done. Alright, and this is 2, so that's going to go there. That row, this row's all done.
That row's done.
That row's now done.
So this has never come out in the in America.
What is that?
It's a mermaid.
Seal. Or it could be a mermaid. It's a mermaid.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That was pretty impressive. That was a little more animation than I expected.
It was weird.
She dove into. All right. Is that your name? Level 1 complete.
How do you know that's what it says?
This is congratulations.
Yeah, but maybe it says congratulations, you passed the tutorial level.
Yeah.
It is
Congratulations,
neat, though. Look at all the
sarcastic
little
clap.
faces on everything
Right.
in the background.
Game over.
Game over. Get off the couch and go do something.
Yeah. You've been
I'm
been
exercising my brain.
honored. Oh, here's
it's
where he
Wario.
comes in.
It's Wario. We really have no idea what he could be saying.
Lots of anger. Disrespect
What
to your
is-
family.
Look at the hand that's pointing. See, it's pointing.
See, it's
Yeah.
pointing backwards.
That's Wario's hand, though, isn't it?
Wario's hand is
Yeah.
saying go back. Mario's hand is saying go up.
Oh,
I got Wario
you can play
levels.
as Wario? Well, try that.
I don't know which level you want me to do.
Well, go
Level
to...
1's the only one available.
Yeah. He's got a good point. You could...
Never
Oh.
mind. It looked like the other ones were grayed out.
Yeah.
But I was incorrect.
I'm gonna try level 2.
I've been wrong before.
So, okay, now we know why it's Wario and Mario on this.
Ooh, these are 15s.
That just knocked it up a notch.
Not really. I mean, look at the 50. She has 6 15s.
Well, I'll make a couple rows easy, won't it?
It'll make 6 rows easy.
Yeah, but there's 15. That's not even half.
Like, just get into the Wario area and it gets violent.
Then look at that one. That's 11 and 3. That makes 14, which means it's 11 and then 3 more.
Right.
Well, you know this one goes here. Because it has to.
The music's different now.
Wario
This has to
music.
be up here.
Now it sounds like the,
4, 5, 6.
WarioWare?
yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a WarioWare thing.
Alright. And this is gonna be a 1.
So this wasn't even released on the Virtual Console in America, but they released it in the PAL regions. You know, this is really weird that this didn't get released and translated. Don't you think? I mean, not a lot of text in it so far.
No, not a lot of text in it so far.
It seemed like it, but that just goes to show that America and Japan, you know, we're lucky to get what we do from the games they create because they don't think there's a lot of crossover in the interest. But I tend to.
There's probably more interest than they give it credit for. At
Well,
this
that's
point.
the thing. Well, obviously they knew they needed to bring it out
can
once
feel
they
that
got the
rolling.
DS.
Huh?
The 11 and 3 under the last 15, you can feel that.
Yeah,
whole-
see, you run 11 all the way across, and then he knows you can put a gap. Oh no, yeah, you can. 11 all the way over. You're right. Then if she puts one gap, and that's 3.
I know something.
You know 11 and 3 and 1. Quicker than I knew it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just trying to look at it and see what it is. It looks like
There's a 3 and then an 11 on the top. It's
maybe.
just the opposite.
Oh, wait, that may not necessarily be true. Alright, so if that's 12 and that's X'd out. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That's 14 on the top
I don't know what this is, but there's not a whole lot of space around.
Oh, there's another series called the NP series, which has Pokemon and Star Fox and
This one's
famous
counting up.
locations. The time is counting.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Wario. It's all backwards, man.
What's going on?
It's so full though. What
Something's
could it
not
be?
right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11.
Yeah. So the rest are.
Which means those have to be
Yep.
X'd out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that's 9.
And then the 12 you got there.
11, 12. Okay. That's alright.
I mean, this is just so filled in. What could it be?
9 and 2, so this is done.
I don't know.
12
So
and
those are-
1. 12 and 1. This is 5 and 6. This is all done. 13, that's all done. 10 and 2, that's all done.
Just can't imagine what
Oh,
it is.
see, something's not right here.
What? You haven't made a mistake yet.
I don't think this tells you when you've made a mistake. That's why it's counting up. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's that. That should not be there. Alright, 10.
Well,
11,
yeah.
That goes there.
And the bottom one's.
That's going
yeah.
to be that one, which means all of this is done. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you did it right.
Well, but I made 2
is it
mistakes, and
buildings
it
like
wasn't
stuff falling from the sky?
because I
It's
wasn't.
another constellation
Maybe it might just be a nighttime over buildings.
with an airplane.
Yeah, they're stars.
Yeah, those are stuff. I don't know what
Alright, so this one does not take time away, and it does not tell you when you've made a mistake.
It must be a higher level. Like Wario ones must be.
Well, I mean, level 2 is already 15. I don't know if level 2 is 15 in the other section.
Alright, so I can build up from the bottom. 4, 5, 6.
Did you ever download one of the Wi-Fi packs on the DS?
No idea.
It said that some of these were available in that. Maybe that's what the only way it came over here. They probably just took certain ones that would make sense. I mean, I know they would have had to change everything because now there's so much stuff that's specific to Japan that we wouldn't have a reference for it.
Like the Japanese alphabet.
Yeah. Well, we're still in the northern hemisphere, so the constellation should be the same to us.
I didn't think of that. That's a good point.
Didn't you take astrology?
I have an astronomy.
Which is
quiz
it?
next
Astronomy? What's the difference between astronomy and astrology again?
semester. One's astronomical and one's astrological.
Okay.
How about I give you the answer you always give me? You got the internet.
I got it. I'm sure astronomy people would be furious that I compared it to astronomy.
See,
Wait,
I made
did
a
I just say
mistake
the same
and
thing
it
twice?
didn't catch it. So it absolutely does not tell you when you make a mistake. It's just trouble. Now I feel like I'm building stuff. I think I'm building a building. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, it's a top question. Astrology versus astronomy. Astronomy studies the universe and its contents outside the Earth's atmosphere. Astronomers examine the position, motion, and properties of celestial objects. astrology attempts to study how those position, motions, and properties affect people and the events on Earth. That's right. Astrology is like horoscopes and stuff. The Cosmic Muffin.
So yeah, people who study astronomy are probably real mad at you right now. For comparing them to horoscopes.
Or not knowing the difference. I thought that's what it was, but I did not want to say.
Now this, I was going to say is a building, but that looks like Tetris.
It does look like Tetris. That is Tetris. You are correct. I bet the pieces fall in place and everything. Ah, no motion.
Well, she skipped it.
There it is. Boom.
Tooth motion.
Tetris.
Which, as you know, taken Russian for several years, is a game that came from Russia, right? They taught you that in class?
You mean for, like, 3 months?
Oh, that's all you've taken it for? What'd you take
I
in?
took Spanish
Oh,
for
it's
several
Spanish.
years.
I took Spanish for 4 years in high school and 4 years in middle school. I took Russian from September to December last year.
Close to done. Not bad. I took Russian for my freshman semester at college too.
What is it you can say in Spanish?
Well, I can say a lot of stuff in Spanish. What was that?
Can you?
Yeah,
He doesn't.
I don't, but I can. Sometimes it takes me a while to think about it.
What was it what the zonked out girl said in the zombie apocalypse? The thing she could say in Spanish? You don't remember?
Oh, pantaloons.
Like she could say pants or something?
I can say.
Pantalones is
I can say pants.
Pantaloons is not Spanish for pants.
Pantaloons.
I don't remember what
Pantaloons
she
is like
say.
1800s for pants.
I know that, but that's what it was, right? It was pants.
I think
she
it was
referring to.
Pantalones del fuego.
Is that cooked?
On fire.
Pants on fire.
Okay, well, same thing.
Well, it means pants of fire.
Pants of fire.
Alright. Nothing else goes in here.
For some reason, this is reminding me of a cheeseburger.
Well, that's an awfully thin burger then.
Yeah.
Because, no. 3, 1.
And now, for some reason, my wacky train of thought sent me from thinking about a cheeseburger to thinking about the ice cream we're gonna have for dessert.
Oh.
Maybe that's what it is.
Your brain is working.
Yeah, that's at least. I think at most. I think we use that saying backwards often.
I guess it depends on how rude you want to be. 7, 8, 9.
How rude I want to be.
Exactly. Oh, no, that doesn't go there. Okay. 4.
You know there's going to be 3 on the bottom of that one, right? To the right.
Yes, I haven't lowered to come to the lower level yet. It's correcting my error.
But, no, so what was I trying to say earlier? Oh, yeah. I was doing one of these online, and I was struggling. And Claire and I like to do puzzles together sometimes, like we would play Sudoku together, and I brought these up to try and play with her. Because Skype has this thing where you can share screens with other people.
Yeah.
So we were trying to play one of these together, and it was a Celtic cross, and I couldn't, for the life of me, figure it out. And the website was awful because it like, wouldn't tell you if you marked things wrong or whatever.
It was like Wario's version here.
Yeah. It was just awful. And I would get it to the point where I thought things were lined up.
Is it a crab?
It might be.
I don't know.
A crab? It doesn't look like a crab.
No. Well, see, but that might... See, those might be eyes. See, on top of its head.
Okay, now I can see it.
Oh, wait. Yeah, but not anymore.
Well, okay.
I thought that was a claw, but she just took that out of it.
It's a boat.
No, it's birds in a nest.
That's a boat. It's a boat.
It's not a boat. They're those little bird heads.
It's a boat with
bird
smokestacks. Like the Titanic.
Yeah.
I just gotta say something different because I know you're right. I want to say
Pretty
something
good at
different.
recognizing nothing.
You're pretty good at recognizing things after she's almost done.
Yeah. You do the hard work. I'll recognize what it is.
Tweet, tweet.
Oh, are they going to show him getting like fed?
I hope.
Oh, they are.
Well, at least it was only a winner.
Yes, she didn't chew it up and like regurgitate it back in.
Wasn't nature at its finest.
All right, this is getting fun now. Now that you've gotten through the tedious. We were probably supposed to learn the alphabet first. That's what they were trying to teach us, so we could. I wonder if it'd be worth that, putting in about, 200-300 hours into learning the alphabet just to be able to play.
I bet if I did, and then I went to work and talked to my boss.
Yeah.
I could.
I wish I
actually
had
pick
someone
some
at
stuff
work.
up.
Yeah, that spoke the language.
He said he still speaks it, but he doesn't read it.
Right.
Well,
Well, that's because it's probably a lot harder to write and read than to pick up the language after time.
his parents can still speak to him as well.
Yeah. They don't write to him, though.
No.
Not with the phone technology of today.
Ooh, that may not be right.
It's a crab. I'm gonna keep saying crab because crab will eventually come up.
Crab will eventually come up. What?
Yeah.
No, crap. What? I speak
You heard him.
English.
Yep, that's what that was.
You know what he's saying.
I don't even know. I'm just laughing.
I can tell.
Time for that ice cream.
Time for something.
Oh, what the heck could this be?
You said it was a crab.
Well, you know there can't be a 2 down there because there's a 10.
I'm getting there.
You went the opposite direction.
I was filling in the 10.
I was trying to be helpful. It's not often I get to be helpful.
No, it's not often that you are. You have all kinds of opportunities every day to be helpful.
It's like
Yeah, but then every time I
Yeah.
try to be helpful, I'm not helpful.
yeah, but that's because you try. You do not do or do not.
That's right.
There is no
Get in
try.
the Yoda mentality.
I can't think of Yoda like that anymore because every time I think of Yoda now, it's just the seagulls stopping now music video.
Go to sleep.
Just don't fall asleep.
Yeah,
Oh, don't
it's
fall asleep.
Don't fall
Sorry.
asleep. My favorite line from that is when I found this log. I
how
turned
did I
that log
miss
over and
this?
underneath that log I found a tiny
There's a whole
stick.
15 right up the middle.
That was like that log, the child. What is this? A T-bone?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
It's a.
2.
I'm getting. It's a Link's shield.
That's what I
No,
was-
this is a Mario game, not a Nintendo game. I mean, it's the same thing, but it's not like it.
Picross and
it
Mario
doesn't
and
doesn't
Zelda all the
encompass
time.
Nintendo.
1, 2,
What are you talking about?
7, 8,
I don't know.
9.
There's always
That
crossover
goes
secrets in their
there.
stuff.
It looks like a
That
shield.
goes there.
Yeah, it's starting to look like a shield.
Mario has a shield now. And this is it.
This is old.
Yeah. This is 1990 something.
7.
No, it's older than that. If this is a Famicom game too, it's older because the Famicom came out before the. The Super Famicom. Came out
Oh,
before
something's wrong
the Super
here.
Nintendo. What?
Something's wrong.
You got 1, 3. Yeah. Yep.
Something is wrong. Which means these can't be here.
All right. My shield theory's going away now.
I think your shield theory went away as soon as the right side of the picture was filled in.
No, it's still shieldy. It's a book.
It could be a book.
It's a reading rainbow.
It's not. It's not a book. remember.
What's the whole right side?
The whole right side?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just for a shadowing effect. Doesn't that look like a book now?
No.
Squint.
No.
It looks like a pattern.
Ah,
It's not a book.
I'm going with
So
books. so-
crest.
Yeah.
It is a shield.
It's a shield.
See?
Of course, it's a shield.
not a book.
It's a book about shields.
No, it isn't.
It is.
And it's green and yellow like Link.
It's yellow?
He's got blonde hair.
Oh,
He's
I guess
he
you're right.
looks very green and yellow in the Wind Waker, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, but his shield is brown
I didn't ask
That's
what
so
color his shield
until
was.
he gets the other shield, and then it's purple. I think.
Well, as much as I think it's
It's a
awesome
shield.
that he would have a purple shield, because it's my favorite
Is
color.
that a shield?
It might be blue. Maybe it's purple. Maybe it's brown. The mirror shield is a mirror. I know that one.
What color is that?
It's a mirror
What
color.
color is mirror?
It's the color of anything that you're standing.
That reminds me of
11, 12,
that reminds me of the
13,
time when Carl Pilkington to Ricky Gervais, he's like, "What happens when you put a chameleon on a mirror? what does it do?" Ricky's just like, it probably looks at itself and goes, "Oh, that's brilliant! It's the fastest I've ever been able to copy the color." The Ricky Gervais show is great. His commentary is not even about the game anymore.
Well, it ties
What
in.
was the rule that it had to be?
We were talking about a shield.
It doesn't.
Okay.
There's no
How did-
rule about what your commentary has
Just
to be about.
checking.
How did a shield lead to chameleons?
Mirrors.
Colors.
Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
Have you ever even finished that?
Yeah, I'll finish it sometime.
Have you ever finished it? Yeah, I'll finish it.
I thought she asked me if I was going to.
No, she asked if you had.
Oh, have I ever? No. I've watched somebody else finish it.
I need to do like 3 hours.
4.
Sorry.
Yeah, you should. I'm just kidding. It's not, it doesn't matter. Just imagine me saying I'm not leaving my sister like 3 hours ago.
I know.
Yeah, you're on a roll now.
Yeah.
You know what I found yesterday? I found my old video production CD, and I watched the autobiography I made on it. You know, the one where I asked you guys about
gosh.
school and sports
Yeah.
and how I was with my sister. And I got to the part with Bailey, and I remembered how it went because I sat Leah and Emily down, and I said, "Do you think I'm a good big brother?" And they, talked to me.
Yeah.
I sat Bailey down, and I was like, "Do you think I'm a good big brother?" She's like, "Yes." Are we done now? So I had to cut it down to just yes. So she could.
You should have put the R rate.
I remember that happening.
Yesterday, I found 2 snow globes.
Yeah, I didn't want them, so I
in a
gave them
book.
to you.
Well, I don't want them either.
Okay, well, I took them back.
Well,
Just
you two
put them in
finally
my
have
room.
something in common. you want a snow globe.
Now we have something else in common.
The only one I wanted was the one
You
that
irritate
broke.
each other.
Our mom.
That's true.
And they irritate you. They have that in common.
Well,
It's a crab.
a lot of stuff. There's a crab sitting in that office chair right there.
Yeah. It's a self-portrait.
But he's my crab. Oh boy. This is
If it
common.
was a self-portrait, the player would be a crab.
It's a crane. It's a praying mantis.
What?
I don't know.
Oh,
What?
this roll's all done.
You've got to watch IP Man with us.
I haven't
It's
seen that
Ip
one.
Man.
Oh, sorry, it's Ip Man, not IP Man.
I've seen Mr. and Mrs. Incredible.
That was good,
this
right?
is better.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't good at all.
It was
That was
awesome.
awesome. Mr. and Mrs.
awful.
Incredible, yeah.
You
That's
don't
really
have
good.
any taste.
You know what was awful?
All the taste I have, other than my
Don't blame
musical
us.
preference.
Do not
Do
blame
not
us.
even try
If you're
that.
getting to there,
Other than my music preference, most of the taste I have
he's still going. He's gonna say it.
is
gonna say
it.
Look, Marvel boy.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm very selective with my Marvel stuff because a lot of it's garbage.
You like Deadpool? You just watched Logan.
Yeah, that's because it was good. Well, Logan was
It was
really
Hugh
good.
Jackman.
You wanted Bailey to watch that.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
thank
would have been a
goodness
mistake.
you were smart enough not to do that, Bailey.
That might have been one of the most violent films I've seen in, I don't know,
Since you watched Deadpool.
Huh?
Kung Fury is awful.
Kung Fury is
Even though you
awful.
keep telling me it's made to be awful, I think it was even worse than made to be awful.
That's why they made it to be awful.
I've still not seen that.
You haven't seen
You
Kung
want me
Fury?
to watch it with
It's
you guys,
a
then
it's
I
a
can watch
half an hour of your life you can't get back, but it's a half an hour well spent.
it. Maybe I'll watch it with Claire sometime.
Jeez, I can't believe
What?
he hasn't seen that. It probably won't have the same impact on you.
It's the weirdest thing ever.
Well, it's tough to
Because you
to
haven't
understand
watched
when you're
Mr.
not
and Mrs.
from
Incredible.
the 80s.
There was like this one scene where a giant rose out of the lake. How does that tie
So
into
great.
the story?
Now it's spoiled. I can't watch it.
Of what? I don't remember a giant coming out of the lake.
Yeah, you just can't like holding the guy.
In Kung Fury? Oh, was
Yeah.
it the Norse guy?
Yeah. it
Oh,
was that guy.
okay.
Didn't he? Well, maybe he didn't come out of the lake, but he was in the lake.
3,
He
4,
was by the
5.
lake. There was a lake.
I'm thinking of some of the lines in there.
2,
Epic.
1, 2,
That's not really a line. That's a word.
Well, didn't he say something like your pecs are incredible or something?
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember. It was something like that.
What's that from?
What? That's from that Kung Fury?
No. There's something else that's from. There's something else. I don't.
That's probably because they were stealing it from
It's
Kung
from
Fury.
Community. It's from Community. When Chang is talking to Winger and he's like, "Let me rest gently on your incredible pecs."
Oh, it's a winger.
Yes.
This one's a mess.
I remember seeing a Community episode once.
I think
there was a burning troll.
Okay. Okay. You know what, Bailey? You gotta watch that with
Well, she's not
These
old
guys.
enough to get it yet.
Oh, and there were
But-
people on a train. And
Listen, the first
Like an
2
animation.
episodes of Community I saw made me never want to watch that show because it was the Halloween special and the Christmas special from season 2.
Yeah.
And those were some of the weirdest Community episodes there are.
Oh, the Christmas stuff was awesome.
What's this? A UFO taking off from the woods?
I am
no,
not
but the
sure.
burning troll was in a
3,
Christmas
1,
episode because
1.
somebody gave some.
That wasn't a Christmas
Um,
episode, it was a housewarming episode.
That's that. So 1, 2, 3.
Why was there a burning troll?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
It looks
one of the
like somebody-
characters
it
was
looks like
mad.
he died too.
One of the characters was mad at the other characters for moving out and moving in with somebody else, and that troll was something that other character had hated at his house, so he wanted to give him a gift to show him he was angry,
3,
and then everything caught on fire because
3.
a cigarette fell and hit the floor.
We did it. It's something holding something.
Yeah.
It's
no,
holding a flag. Oh, it's the
Moon.
moon landing. You're right. Look, there's the ladder coming down.
It's a cop holding a riot shield.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's a
is that a
cop
ladder
holding
over there?
No, it's just the back
That's
of
just
the
the
balloon.
flag.
Looks like the American flag waving.
Oh, that's the
Although
flag.
there
It
was
is.
no wind to blow it around
Well,
on the moon.
There's a
There's no
reference.
movement.
Okay.
What?
Was it real?
Was what weird?
The moon landing.
No, because
That one wasn't. Like, the picture on the screen, that was fake. Like, we
We
made
know
that.
That's my kind of reality, though. That
The
pixelated.
moon landing was fake. There were no stars and there was no wind.
Yeah, but
Flag.
that's not how it works on the moon. You can't.
Exactly. There's no wind.
Stars are not bright enough to see.
Stars are planets.
And there was no wind.
The wind was just the way it was moving, because it was the way it was built. Now I'm not.
I do,
I'm
actually.
not saying that there wasn't some funky stuff going on, because it looked like they cropped a lot of those photos. and
Yeah, what if
stuff.
there's something out there to scare you show?
What have you been watching?
Apollo 18.
Darcy's been watching this stuff.
No, Cole.
Oh, Cole.
But then Darcy
I
said
talked
it was
about that the
scared.
night that
That's
I
right, yes.
picked her up,
Yeah,
and
you
they were all
talked about-
talking
you told them about the
conspiracy
X-Files.
theories.
Conspiracy theory.
But
There's this
Darcy.
conspiracy theory about Avril Lavigne that she's been replaced by, like, an alien or a vampire or something because it looks like she hasn't aged since 2000 whatever.
Didn't she start in the business when she was like 14? I mean,
Yes.
crying out loud.
Well, no. She wrote her first song when she was 14, but that didn't get put on any records until her 4th album. She got a record deal when I believe she was I think she got her record deal when she was a senior in high school.
I
So that
said
would be
it
17 or
before,
18.
I'll say it again. The only conspiracy is that there are no conspiracies.
That's not true.
The only thing that's impossible is impossibility.
Right.
The word itself is impossible for me.
Oh, good
You
gracious.
bad at English? That's impossible.
People learn English all the time. It aren't that
Is that
hard.
from The Simpsons?
It's a Wiggum thing, I think. Ralph.
A Ralph thing is shoving worms
They
up
get
your nose.
complicated.
No,
A Ralph thing is
Shoving argument up your nose and eating
wishing
worms.
that he was choosed.
I feel on my Wookiee.
What?
My cat's breath smells like cat food.
Do you remember Simpsons Hit and Run?
What?
That is one of my favorite games because one time I was just on this person's head and I kicked the air and they went flying and they landed on the roof.
Yeah, you don't
Right.
like. She doesn't
You know-
like playing the game. She just likes
You know what
destroying
we should
things.
do sometime is we should set that up and put some cheat codes in so that the cars are invincible and every time you run into another car it immediately explodes.
I'm the ones that do that.
And
Or the
show
jump.
everybody my trick of kicking
The horn
people out
button
of
jump so that you can jump using cars. That's crazy. I did that once, and I had beaten the game already, so I input the cheat to get the special cars as well. So I was in the rocket car. I had the super speed cheat on and the horn button jump on, and I took the rocket car up a jump, and I pressed the horn button jump, and I went across the entire map. I hit the roof of the map and fell back down.
I remember playing that once. I was driving a car and
I'm
Well, that's
getting
what you do in the
somewhere.
game. You drive
Yeah.
cars.
well,
That's pretty much.
I wasn't really doing anything with the car. I was just driving around town and I found Springfield Elementary. And I tried to drive
Well,
into
that's
the
good
doors
too.
and I got stuck. And some kids tried to walk into school and they all just like collapsed onto the ground. It was
See,
really
every time I used to get stuck in that game, like I would try to get out of getting stuck, and then the car would just explode, and I would immediately get a wanted level, like it was GTA or something stupid, because that's what Simpsons Hit and Run did.
I remember getting caught by the police at least 1,000 times.
I remember not getting caught by the police because I would always turn on instant explosions. That's also how I won all the races. I cheated to win the races in that game. I turned on instant explosions and then just ran into the competitors. I just.
It's a person
That's a
running
man. Yeah, it's a man running.
with no
Now
head.
it's a street crossing.
Yeah,
sign.
what the heck? He has no head.
Yeah, it's a street crossing sign.
222.
Because it's a street crossing sign. It's a man running.
Actually, the
Yeah,
street
but
crossing
shouldn't he-
sign is a man moving.
Yeah, but he's not running.
Well, how do you know? You never met him, have you?
I'm pretty sure he's not a real person.
How do you know?
Yeah.
You never met him.
But what's he? Maybe it's something else.
Maybe it's an egg. No, yeah, it's across the street sign.
It's like they're walkable. But it's safe to cross. I mean, it's crazy.
It's-
Oh, you mean
It's
like
too
it's?
quick to tell if he's running.
But you mean it's like a motion version of those instead of just flashing like the walk, don't walk. You mean it's like they've got advanced technology back in the 90s that would
No,
show.
I'm not
Maybe
saying
they're more
they mo- I'm just
sophisticated.
saying that's the outline and it turns green when you can cross the street. We have those here too.
Well, yeah, but that was in motion. I wonder if they had
It was
motion
in
ones.
motion because of the game.
Yeah, but you weren't in Japan in the 90s.
You know that for sure.
Yes, it was in motion because of the game.
You were in diapers in the 90s. You weren't in Japan.
I was barely alive in the 90s.
That's what I'm saying. This game came out before you were alive.
A lot of things came out before I was
A
alive.
lot.
Yeah, you missed some good stuff.
It's hard to believe a lot of things came out before you were alive too.
The wheel, oxygen,
Fire.
fire, yes.
Electricity.
Things. That just covers it all.
That covers it. Things.
You know, Bailey, things that existed by the time you were born that didn't exist when I was born include the iPhone.
You have
Wait.
plural. You said things.
Well, I'm
So,
saying
confused.
the things.
You said the
includes,
things that
yes, like
existed
the list.
when you were born.
The list of
that
things.
didn't when I were born.
No. That's not what I said. I said
You said when I were born.
Yeah, when you were born.
when you were born. The things that
And then
existed by the time you were born.
didn't exist when
That-
I were born.
Right, when you
No.
were born, that didn't exist when
you
I was
said. I were
born. It's
born.
an arrow.
No, it's the what's it called there?
Cross.
It's a maple leaf.
No, it's the Jesus that's on top of that hill.
What?
Where is it?
The
In Rio?
Yeah.
Christine Chapel? No, the Sistine Chapel. That's a ceiling. That's a ceiling. What is wrong with me? The
No,
Christ-
because now it's got like shoulder pads.
Oh, you're right. It's not that.
It's a maple leaf.
No, it isn't.
Yeah. Let's get some
How?
syrup and go up to
That
Canada.
is like the worst maple leaf ever.
I don't know.
Looks more like a Space Invader,
I think
maybe.
maybe it's like arrow.
Mike.
I said
Maybe
arrow
it's a
first.
tree.
Get your own
Two.
idea.
It's a tree. Could be a tree.
Well, look at the top. It's only 2, so
Now it's not an arrow.
2 up top. So that's gonna be
Maybe
really.
it's like a hand. No, never mind.
13, huh? That makes her tricky. Now the dog's starting to snore.
They've been snoring for a while.
Even with
We've just been talking over.
over.
Yeah, we've been talking a lot about things that don't really relate to the game.
Well,
Like Canada.
Canada's.
nothing relates to Canada.
You're related to Canada.
I can
It's
stay
been a secret for
Canadian
46 years, and now everyone knows. Oh my gosh.
I knew.
You knew?
Yeah.
Well, you're on the inner circle. When you're in the inner circle, you don't spill the inner circle beans.
I didn't.
Well, no, I know you didn't,
She
but I
spilled
just...
them outside of the inner circle.
Right. Got a lot of beans to deal with here.
I don't like beans.
What kind of
I like
What
I like
kind of,
refried beans and the
saying
beans
is that?
beans.
how did spilling the beans become a saying, meaning telling a secret?
When somebody told a secret while spilling beans.
Yeah, it must have. I like knowing the origins of... Hey, I nailed one the other day when I at work I mentioned brownie points. And I was like, oh, you know, does that mean like the brownies? Remember I was talking about
Yeah,
that?
you said it was about Brownie Scouts.
Yeah, the Brownie Scouts.
But it
And-
wasn't. It's just fake points.
No, it was. It was about the fake points that
Yesterday-
brownies get that earn them to be Girl Scouts.
Yesterday my teacher was talking about brownie points, so they didn't earn them because they forgot to deliver cookies.
Well, see, it all ties in. Girl Scouts, cookies,
But it's
brownies.
brownie points. Why? No wonder you didn't get them for delivering cookies.
No, they didn't deliver cookies.
Wait, what was the saying you wanted to know about? Beans. Spill the
Spill
beans. Let's look up.
Cat's out of the bag. I know the origin of that one. That one's not so good.
Oh, is it when there's someone trying to drown them?
No, it's when the people would take the cat of nine tails out of the bag and start whipping people with it.
Oh, and they tell? Because if you whip someone, they tell. So the cat's out of the bag.
The cat's
Like
out of the bag.
someone told.
Someone said something they weren't supposed to.
That's a good one.
So they take cat of nine tails out and.
You sure that's true? That's a good
Yes. Learn that in like history class or something.
one. Nice. It's an acorn.
No,
I hope not. Because half of it's missing.
Rotten.
It's an acorn.
Acorn.
mushroom.
Now he's dreaming. He's not. Go back to snoring.
Even if you woke Fry up.
Yeah, Fry's just like, what's up with him? I'm gonna sit over here. Anyone want to trade seats? You saying?
You missed Beasley wiping out earlier today.
Oh yeah, I missed a perfect cat wipeout. She jumped on the TV tray and then went to launch off it, but it was this way, so it just pushed from behind her feet, and she didn't make it. Like it was a 1 foot jump, and she missed it.
She fell, and then she ran away, all embarrassed.
Everybody
She
watch
was.
our video of cat wipeout.
Yeah, cat wipeout. We should just keep cameras on all the time. And
We should just watch basically all the time. Like right now, I bet she's in my closet just losing herself.
She's just pulling her hair out.
She might not be in my room.
Alright.
You
Every time
left
she
the
goes
door
in-
open, so
I mean, yeah, but
entirely
You leave your
possible.
door open, Potter's gonna go in there too.
Potter's sleeping right here.
That can't be
I'm
right.
just talking about in general. Not right now.
Potter doesn't go in my room anymore.
Not right.
So every time he does, I yell at him.
Yeah.
Say,
He's
get out
going
of
in
my
my
room.
room. He likes the bathroom. That's his safe place.
Safe place.
Yeah. He's like in
Also,
love with
Potter's
the
not gonna go in my room if I take care of the trash too. So
Like 10 times a day, Potter's just in there for no reason. He walks in, walks out, and he's done.
Yeah, he's
Potter
looking
only-
for stuff on the floor.
He's looking for stuff.
This
to
one's not
chew
as
on.
easy, huh?
But he's not very smart
No.
because there's always these like tiny pieces in the toilet.
Well, if that's 7, you might as well finish the 3-7 row.
No, it's 7-3. Wait, what? Oh, I thought you were talking about. My bad.
Alright, so
You're wrong.
7 down, 2 across.
That doesn't remind me.
This is taking you the longest time of any puzzle so far.
And it's only been 7 minutes.
Maybe after this one you should go back to the Mario side.
Mario's
This is more like a game we should have just streamed live. No one would have watched it, but
Yeah, nobody's gonna watch. I bet like.
We could have recorded while we were streaming and then uploaded it to YouTube
I bet if
stream
we told
recap.
somebody,
does that work?
if we told somebody to comment on this video, we'd probably get like 1.
One comment.
It would be me. Go onto a video I was in and be like, hey.
No
I
one's
was in
watching
this
that video.
I was in this.
Nobody's gonna see it though.
1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10.
Hey, I got
Pretty sure that's not how you count.
Thank you.
Well, this is 2. So anyway,
What?
7, 7.
me and my friend were talking, and I asked her.
Did you just see what she did?
I just think is that a pile of puke you got there?
I certainly hope not.
What'd you do for 2?
2. Me and my
What's
friend were
that
talking.
in? Is that a special language? Does that mean 2? See, 1, 2, right? That's sign language.
No,
too.
sign language is
Oh,
1, 2, 3,
I know
4,
what it
5.
is
It's not.
now.
It's like 6,
Oh, it's
7,
Africa.
8, 9, 10.
Right?
No,
That's
maybe. Maybe.
Oh,
Yes.
Something's wrong. It's Africa,
Australia.
but something's
Yeah.
wrong.
Why
This
something
goes here.
You got it.
Africa.
Yeah, it's Africa, and that island's Madagascar.
Yeah.
I thought that island was Indian. I'm joking. I was just referencing the conversation we had the
That's
other day about
something
how
I would say.
Madagascar was closer to India than it really
Yeah,
is.
it's kind of like a
What
multi-connection.
conversation was that?
We were talking about how we were talking about where Madagascar was. I said it's obviously next to Africa, somewhere in the Indian Ocean.
I don't. It was probably during the whole
India.
time when I was trying to tell everybody that Australia is weird now, and there used to be an island off the west coast of Australia when I was little, and then everyone's telling me
What?
that it was really just
You mean
a
New Zealand?
what?
That's the East Coast.
Yeah,
Wait,
I know.
Hold on, what?
And,
What
and
am I
everyone's telling me either we just got a bunch of really crappy globes in the 70s at the school I went to, McMahon, or some people think it was just the legend of the globe that was on there, and I just was too young to recognize. But a lot of other people have seen that
Legends
too.
on globes are typically found in the bottom left, though, not the bottom right.
The bottom left of the globe.
Of the map of the globe.
Bottom left. Yeah, but what about on the globe?
There aren't usually legends on globe. From what I'm aware of.
You're doing another one? All right, we'll have to do a lot of fast forwarding on this. We'll get to the good
Why?
part.
This is golden commentary.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
gold.
I think it's more like English.
English commentary.
Yeah.
She's
El
very.
Comentario Dorado. Espanol.
Oh my gosh! I thought there was someone from another land in our home. The accent was so spot on.
I don't have a Spanish accent.
No,
It sounded like
you
were
got the
here
Canadian one.
I can make a
Sorry.
Canadian accent.
Sorry.
Every
No,
time I...
don't start in with that again.
Is that what they talk like in Albany?
No.
Okay, I thought they were just closer to Canada. So
No.
that's the Ark of the Covenant. What?
It looks like the front of a truck.
Now it's starting to look like Darth Vader's face or something.
It's Bane.
Bane. Yeah, Bane wasn't popular then.
I didn't like movie Bane. I didn't.
I didn't like the movie Bane. What does that mean? What Bane did you like?
No, I like the one from the shows and everything where he's actually the wrestler with the venom and not just some big guy with a cage on his face.
That's the things that they do in movies usually stink. They still haven't made the best Batman movie they could.
Star Wars was out.
The Dark Knight was pretty good.
When? Star Wars was out in the 70s.
It's that old.
Yes, 77 or
It
something.
just came out 40 years ago last week.
Yeah, there you go. So 77. Last week was the 40th year.
The 40th year of May the 4th be with you.
No, because it came out after May 4th.
Oh, that's lame.
So next year is May the 4th, probably.
Some person in my class said
40th.
that at school, I can't remember who it was, and some little kid walks up to them and tells them that they have a list.
Yeah, it's May the 4th be with you and then Revenge of the 5th.
Yes, Revenge of the 5th. Haven't they done something for the 6th? Seeing how there's Siths?
I think it's a canoe.
Right? Aren't there Siths
Canoe?
too?
Not anymore. It looked like a canoe, like a striped canoe. I've been in a canoe once. It was red. And it was...
Welcome to the Ramble Show.
A red canoe. Let's invite the Beatles and have a yellow submarine too.
Where were you in a red canoe?
At the camp.
What camp?
The camp with a lamp.
Oh. Man, there was a red canoe there?
A red canoe where?
Camp.
I don't know.
It was a kayak.
Oh.
Well, she was little, so it looked like a canoe.
I was like
there were kayaks
Yeah.
there. We went
I was
kayaking.
3 and all I was worried about was the dirty, cold water.
And you should be worried about that.
Yeah, that water is bad. It's a basket.
I'm not ready to say it's a basket yet. It's maybe a drum.
I think drum would be a good guess. But I still think...
I think there should be sticks on there, though, if it was a drum.
It's a basket.
You're not done, huh?
Maybe it's the sun rising over a canoe.
Oh, it's got to be the center 5, right?
A red stripe.
No, because it's got to be... What?
What? No.
Boy, now it's all stuff.
Oh, it's a football player. You're going to put some eyes in there and a nose, and that's going to be a football player.
It's a football helmet? It's a guy in a helmet? What?
I
Football.
don't think so. I still think it's a canoe
It's a
somewhere.
person with a scarf. Because that's way too big to be a football helmet.
Look at that. There's the other bridge across the nose. Yeah.
Oh, this person, they gotta make this person smile. Because it's a happy
You think those are big teeth?
puzzle game.
Happy puzzle game.
Wait, what? Now I'm confused again. Now I'm confused again. Are you confused again?
Yeah.
It's a snowman.
You're ruining my football player.
1, 1,
Maybe
Don't let the facts mess up.
3,
She might be right. It might be a snowman.
1.
Or it might be a
But why would
clown.
it be a snowman?
Might be a clown.
If it was a clown, would it have all the puffy hair?
But they don't have a lot of room.
Well, they could.
Yeah, see, your X there would be the same if you're doing that same X. I mean, X plus sign. My head's twisted. Ooh, that can't be right.
Why not?
Oh, you're right. It kind of does suddenly look like a weird snowman.
Are you sure there's a thing in the thing?
Something's messed up. Yeah, because this is supposed to be 3.
Maybe it's a snow globe. Like the dome and then
What's
the
messed
bottom
up?
part.
2,
It's
1,
just like
1, 2,
weird
1, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2.
At this point, we can't even.
1, 1, 1, 2, 3,
No, she's gonna have to go across that and then go up and down. 3, 1, 1.
Oh.
Whoa! What'd you do?
I had it counted to 11. It's a clown.
Look at me. I'm right for the first time all night.
We're looking
A
at you.
creepy looking
Yeah,
clown.
I do not want that clown showing up to my birthday party.
Nobody wants a clown to show up to their birthday
No, at
party.
all.
Clowns are
Yeah.
scary.
You're afraid of clowns?
One time I went to a circus.
Alright, you wanted me to go back to
And-
It was a
something?
yes or no question.
Oh, do I go B to exit here?
It was a yes or no question.
Ha.
Well,
So do we want to try another level?
level
or-
2, right?
Alright, I'll go to level 2 on here.
Yeah, this game seems
These are
violent.
probably only 10 by
You're
10.
smacking a random, like, board with a hammer.
They're still tiny. You need some, you need breaks. You've been working hard. This, Picross Master. Is it Picross or Picross? It's Picross, I think.
I think it's Picross.
1, 2, 3,
This must be based off of, like, cross-stitching or something, right?
4.
What?
I can stitch.
What can you stitch?
Pillow.
Stitches.
You take 2 pieces of cloth, fill it, well, you stitch it, and you leave one side open, then you put all the cotton in or something, and then you stitch it again, and it's done.
So you mean you can sew?
Same thing.
Kind
Stitching is typically used to describe, like, stitching. I can't describe
Yeah.
stitching by saying stitching.
I'm going to define it by its own...
Stitching is used to describe taking. Usually, it's plastic, right?
What are you talking? Stitching?
When you stitch someone's skin back together,
They're called sutures.
sutures.
It's not plastic all the time. There's different materials. There's different sizes.
They also use staples.
Yeah, and they use steri strips and glue.
Yeah.
So
What are you... Ooh, you're talking about putting plastic in...
That's what they use for mine.
you let me know which hack sewed your arm back up
Yeah, back then.
plastic. And I'm gonna go see if they still work there and let them have a piece of my mind.
Wait, what? Didn't they use plastic?
I hope not.
What do you mean plastic?
Like plastic suture stitches? What kind
Boy, you make my
I mean,
head
maybe.
hurt.
I don't know.
What did they?
Were they self-dissolving?
No.
Well, maybe they were plastic, because that stuff just stays on the earth forever.
What did they use to stitch my arm back up?
You should know.
I wasn't
Sound
there,
like, blue.
so I kind of can't help with
Yeah,
that.
you
Blue
know,
guy,
like,
cute
the
kazoo.
episode where Mac goes all crazy with the sugar,
Sugar.
and then he's like,
Do you
maybe...
have? Do you
He's
have?
like, you ruined chocolate, and Blue's like, maybe I do ruin chocolate. And you said it just like it.
Do you have my Wilt's basketball sweat arm wristband?
That's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in my sock drawer.
That was yours?
Yeah.
I think it got given back to her. I was using it to protect my
So is the
device when
the
I was
Pikachu
doing
one and
kettlebells.
the NBA ones and the Heelys one?
I don't...
They're
The
all
what
mine.
is? The whaties?
Well, the heart
There's
one's
somewhere.
mine, unless you want that one.
What?
I got a pink heart one. You want that one, too?
Sure. Your mom.
No.
You don't use them.
I use them.
Those look like glasses.
Don't laugh. I use
They do
them.
look like glasses. I think this one's going to be easy. Glasses. Either that or it's
Yeah, so it's very obviously
2 chairs.
the 1-2 on the left side and the 1-2 on the right side.
Eyebrows.
No, it's just the hooks on them.
She dare, but
They're spectacles.
They're just glasses.
Harry Potter.
Before he was even born.
Right. It was another 5 years. Probably, right?
I don't know. When did you say this came out?
I'm guessing 92, but I will have to look it up.
Did you ever look up the spilled beans?
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now, actually. It
You've
means
been
to
looking it
divulge
up
a
for like
secret.
15 minutes.
I got an old phone.
You know.
Let's see. It comes from, Oh, it goes back to the old beans things. Remember how they had the white beans and the black beans? What did we see that before for counting? I think, we saw it on the voting. Getting blackballed. When you get blackballed, it's when they put so instead of black beans, they'd use balls for voting. So they'd have white balls. and blackballs, and if you get blackballed. It ties into that kind of. So this is for voting. Don't spill the beans. Essentially means
Don't knock over what you're counting.
Yeah. Spilling the beans before the vote was completed.
Okay, so 7.
Gun.
Oh wait, they're saying that there's older. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, for no reason.
Yeah, they're not.
Watching this cartoon where
They're not sure.
somebody
That's one of their
broke
best
their
guesses.
neck. Somebody broke their neck, and their grandmother said LOL.
Lots of love?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just remembered that for no reason.
Wait,
I can't
it's
remember what it's from.
LOL is lots of love
No,
now.
LOL means laugh out loud,
Yeah,
but there are some memes where people are like,
Oh, they
their
think
mom
it's
or their grandmother thought it meant lots of love.
something else.
Like there was a meme once, I hope to God it was fake, because somebody's mother texted them, Aunt whoever just died, LOL. And they're like, Mom, what is wrong with you? She's like, what? And they're like, LOL means laugh out loud. She's like, oh, I thought it meant lots of love. And I'm like, that's...
No, I knew it meant that, she said. Maybe it was her nemesis.
I didn't know what JK meant till I was like 9.
You mean just kidding?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you mean Joanne Rowling, who made up a middle initial and they went by initials so people would think she was a man.
I thought she was a guy for a while because I read Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and there was this weird kid named Rowley. I don't know, it just made me feel like she was a he.
She was a he. That's a baby elephant.
How are you getting baby elephant?
Not anymore after those last 3. I saw a trunk there.
Where?
See, it looks like a trunk and his front legs up there. And
If that's what it is.
it is not.
It's a dolphin.
Oh! Is
It's
it?
a whale.
Shark
Killer
or
whale.
something.
Yeah, it's a shark. See the teeth?
Where? That's just the same color as its stomach. It's just its
Oh,
stomach.
you're
so
right.
It's a dolphin. See?
Yeah,
Dolphin.
it's a dolphin.
Sharks don't do that.
Yeah, they do. But only when they're going to eat things that aren't on the water.
Only when they're
Yeah,
jumping
but
out of the snow.
dolphins do it all the time.
Yeah.
They do it to show off most
It
of
was
the
a
time.
frightening movie about
Right up out of that snowbank.
Snow sharks.
Right down onto the sheriff.
What? Did you guys watch a crappy sci-fi channel movie?
Sure did.
We watched just long enough to decide that it is stupid.
I watched a crappy sci-fi movie called Zombies.
Zombies.
Yeah, it was about zoo animals that turned into zombies. It was awful.
Wow.
It was terrible.
You know what the worst movie I ever saw was?
No.
Frozen.
Stop!
Good
Frozen's
call.
a good movie.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it
Get out of
is.
the house.
Yeah.
You guys don't
Frozen
want
with
it
you.
anymore? I'll take it.
Yeah, you take it.
Where is it? I'll bring it in my room.
Do whatever.
I'll put it in my room right now.
Go right ahead.
Hey, you'll be happy to know they're making a Top Gun too.
You can go ahead and watch your movie.
I've never
but-
seen Top Gun.
Yeah, I know. You asked us if we could watch Top Gun. I think one time, and I told you to never come back to the house.
What?
You'd lost that love and feeling.
That's right.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Do you remember when, it was only a couple weeks ago, when I asked you if you could listen to 92 on the radio in the car and you told me to get out?
Yeah. You can listen to K-pop now because I've accepted it.
No. That middle girl just scares me. sounds like you're dying.
The little one's great. I mean, the middle one. The little one.
It's the cupcake one where she sounds
We don't
like
even have Top Gun.
Nobody even
Why
knows
would I
what we're
ask to watch
talking
Top
about,
Gun?
You asked a couple years ago.
Well, I don't remember this then. I barely remember what happened last week.
I remember asking if I could watch SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Here.
That's been something that's been tough to handle here.
My friend's not even allowed to watch it.
Your friends aren't?
One of them.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And she's got 2 younger sisters, too.
But then again, I let you watch Ren and Stimpy, so that's actually a lot worse.
You let me watch The Simpsons.
You wanted her to watch Logan. Again, that was a bad idea, so it's a good thing she didn't.
I thought she could relate to the little girl.
Well,
I
no,
hope
she
not.
couldn't.
yeah, I watched Ghostbusters
I will never
when I
sleep
was,
again.
like, 3.
She can relate to that little girl.
Yeah, that's
So you
the
watched
thing.
Ghostbusters 3?
No.
When I was like 3.
Oh, you watched Ghostbusters when you were 3, okay.
No, you didn't.
The first
No,
time,
you didn't.
the
You
first
watched
time I saw
to the
Ghostbusters,
librarian and that was
I
it.
panicked.
It's not even a scary movie.
Well, I realized that now, but the first time I saw it, I freaked out. Those
Yeah, if
Dogs,
you read,
those
if you read a book
hellhounds?
from, if you read a
Tho-
book
they look
for a
real,
movie-
those
don't they?
terrified me when I was a kid.
If you read a book for a movie, it's not that scary.
The books are scarier than the movie usually.
Yeah, I don't remember what the deal was, but I remember when I was younger, there was something I wanted, and you guys told me
Rubik's Cube.
if you were gonna get that for me, then I had to watch Pirates of the Caribbean with you.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, because I wouldn't read the Pirates of the Caribbean book.
There's a book.
Does that sound like us?
You said
Yeah.
if you got me that
Yes.
thing, that I had to watch Pirates of the Caribbean with you. So I caved in and I watched it, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No, the first one was okay. This one that's out now looks almost good again. Like they might finally make another decent one.
Pirates of the Caribbean didn't.
Pirates of the
really
Caribbean
sound
is
interesting to me.
just Monkey's Island.
And it's the first time I've ever heard of Johnny Depp.
Oh, it makes sense because you were little.
It's a fishy.
Weren't watching 21 Jump Street.
He's done a lot more than 21 Jump Street now. He's played a lot of oddballs over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember being
Was
like
anyone?
5 on Thanksgiving. We were watching Friends, and it scared me so bad to see that turkey on somebody's head. It just
Oh.
scared me.
Yeah, you get scared easy.
Well, I was 5 and there was a turkey stuck on somebody's head.
You
but
still get scared easily.
I'm claustrophobic.
me, Joe.
What?
Did you know that word when you were 5?
No. but
All right then. You didn't know you were claustrophobic.
I knew I
when
was
Is that what you were
watched
scared?
Spaces.
You were scared of getting trapped in a chicken or a turkey.
Yeah.
Chickens are tighter spaces.
She was afraid of becoming stuffing. Have we been recording this for like an hour?
Oh, it's been a lot longer. Hour and a half.
It's
Oh my
8:53.
Actually, 8:54. Thank you.
Feel good to get that win?
I don't like lying.
I need everyone I can get.
What?
I need everyone I
don't
can
like
get in
it.
this house.
What about the 2.5?
Not really.
2.5 what?
Oh, 1.5. It's Lion King 1.5, right?
What?
It's Lion
Oh,
King.
Lion King 1.5? That one's great.
That's
that one's better than the other
hilarious.
ones.
Yeah. I didn't like Brother Bear and
Are we going to talk about things we don't like? Because
Yeah.
You know that's how it works.
I don't
with
like
these
Yeah.
green beans either.
Why are we just getting to food now?
That's not a movie. I just don't like green beans.
oh my god, and if they made a movie about green beans,
I don't
I
like
would so
superheroes.
hate. You know, sometimes two wrongs do make a right, though, so maybe a green bean movie would
Did
be
you ever watch
fabulous.
Assault on Arkham?
I probably have.
I didn't like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I didn't like Cars. Cars was awful.
The first one or the second one?
Both. The third one's gonna be bad too. But I left Lilo and Stitch for like a while. Yeah. I don't like Jungle. Just don't.
Just don't.
We had the first Jungle Book, and then it just like disappeared off the face of the earth. Like, it just,
It's
Pretty
a
sure it didn't
videotape.
disappear off the face of the earth. Pretty sure
Ours
you just
did.
lost it.
I don't remember where
It's
we
somewhere.
were, but You gave me my Claudio the Chance of Meatballs movie, and you were mad at me, and you just threw it at me.
Me?
Yeah, you were mad at me for some reason, and you threw it at me.
Well, you must have done something.
Yeah, for me to throw a movie at you?
It was Claudio the Chance of Meatballs, and you didn't really like that movie, but you just threw it at me.
He probably threw it to you.
No, he threw it at me. He was mad.
I don't remember. But that happens often.
I was in my room, and he was mad.
Everything
at me
turns
because
black. I rage out and throw.
It's a squirrel.
Throw crummy B movies,
No, it's not
cartoons
a squirrel.
You were
at
mad
children.
at me because I didn't take care of it the right way, and I left the actual disc out on the floor.
What is that?
And you threw it at me. You just threw it at me.
Oh, did it hit your door?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
So he didn't throw it at you.
It's a box. See,
I don't know.
it's a box.
It's not a squirrel.
It's a weird looking
Yeah,
fox.
it's not a squirrel.
It's not a fox.
Yeah, it is. It's Tails with only one tail.
Tails' real name is Miles.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah. Make
Alright.
it a 2-hour special.
One more, a 2-hour special.
2 hours special.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget all the commercial breaks.
Do you get to run 80s commercials?
No, I'm not monetizing my videos.
Commercials? Bob.
If I'll tell you what, anyone that watches these is already paying
It's just like
a price.
Anybody that watches our videos,
last 2 rows is yours too. That rows are my columns.
we have no views on our videos. I don't know why. People just don't like us.
No, something changed on YouTube
No,
where
people just don't like our videos.
all the big people, and I'm not saying we're anywhere close to big people, but all the big people started getting like hundreds and thousands of losses on their views, and we went from getting hundreds of views to 3. Like we would get some videos with 100, maybe 1,000, and then blam,
Yeah, like some of the YouTubers I
3.
watch, some of their videos have like 40,000 views, and others have like 70.
Yeah.
And some of the people are horrible.
And so I know some of these people that have a million, bazillion views.
I'm not gonna say who it is because everybody's gonna
PewDiePie, you can say it.
comment that they hate us if I say who it is.
I would rather never have anyone watch our videos than to become PewDiePie. And you know what? Good for him, but oh my gosh.
You know, people at school.
I wouldn't have a loving family if I was PewDiePie. This loving family, at least.
You are correct, though.
Yeah.
I can't believe this.
People
What
at
you reading there?
school.
I'm reading the Dungeons and Dragons animated series handbook.
Yeah?
They actually give the stats on these characters.
It's Dungeons and Dragons.
I know, but they never
How do you
talk
not
about it in the
believe
series.
that?
Dungeons and Dragons was like one of my favorite shows.
When you're sick.
Yeah, because whenever I'm sick, I'm sitting up in bed in the middle of the night watching Dungeons and Dragons in my room, eating popsicles.
Dungeons and Dragons was an
That's what I
awesome
remember
cartoon
being
for back in the day, and it had horrible ratings and just failed.
It was fine.
This guy's name is Presto.
Yeah,
Yeah, the magician. It was nicknamed. He
It was
really had a real
Bobby.
name.
it was Bobby. Sheeta?
What is that?
Sheila.
Sheeta. That was his
Is it like a
Hank.
robot
Eric.
No, it's like a
or
It
sign?
was.
Maybe it's like a street sign.
Is it a building?
Mailbox.
Side of a train?
Mailbox,
I
yes.
don't know.
I remember Eric just because he was.
Anyone that knows
so
in the comments can
weird.
tell us what these are. All 3 of you.
No, probably all one of you.
Give me an F.
Why?
Because that's what letter I just picked.
F.
She said F and you gave her a Y. That's.
I know.
Dungeons and Dragons had a radio
I'm really
show.
bad at this. That's why I was kicked off the cheerleading squad.
Give me an F.
Why?
You're like.
Oh my gosh.
That sounded like an old man version of the ha. That was so weird. I didn't understand why all the time it was just food on their heads.
No, I I don't either.
Actually, I think
During that
that's
song, there has to be something to do with food, but I haven't seen that whole
my
song.
favorite
What song?
video we've ever made, just because we're talking about stuff nobody understands.
During what song?
Nobody. It was the
K-pop.
Orange Caramel
Oh,
K-pop
Caramel.
group. Caramel? You say caramel, I say
asked Claire
caramel.
about that. I was like,
About caramel
I
or
just said
caramel?
orange caramel. She's like, what? I said, does that mean anything to you? She's like, it's a K-pop group with 3 girls. I'm like, okay. And then she asked me why I brought it up. I said my sister found them in a Try Not to Laugh video.
Yeah.
She said, oh, what would they dressed as sushi? I said, no, oranges or whatever. Because in the one you showed me, they were wearing oranges.
It was like this thing where they were like
But then she said, oh, was it an animated video? I said, no, it was not an animated video.
They were turning
And
around
then
and
she said she was stumped. So
they turned around and they like moved their hands in like this fighting position. And
wait, is
screamed,
that
"Ha!"
this was not a long series?
No, it was one season.
And then the
That's
middle
it.
one, instead of showing the actual girl saying
The
it, they would
actual-
show a screaming goat.
They
There were
actually
only 27
never.
episodes.
Yeah, they never had a final episode, and they actually wrote one, and I think they read it on there. They do a table reading, but it wasn't actually filmed.
It's a cartridge.
I can't.
It's a disc.
No, it's a floppy disk. Yeah.
It's a cartridge.
It's a floppy disk.
It's a cartridge.
Bailey, you don't know what a floppy disk is.
No, you never.
Oh,
seen one.
goodness
Disk.
gracious, it's not inside of the holder.
It's a floppy disk.
Are you ruining? That's a very expensive collection you've got there.
I've got one in my room.
Okay, one of the discs is missing and one is not.
Is it the one that's backwards right there, upside down?
Yes.
That doesn't make it missing.
It's just
Oh, that thing's broken, that's why.
which of these things is not like the other? Which one
The
is
kid's
it?
coloring book.
Is it broken?
Yeah. Not the disc,
You keep breaking things.
This one's not.
Stop breaking things.
I'm not breaking anything.
You're touching stuff. It's good
The
enough.
thing that holds it is broken, so it's not gonna stay in. I'm very careful.
Yeah.
I can put this back
Uh-huh.
I
leave
got a
it
random
alone.
question for all
and
the...
never touch it again. So whatever happens next is not my problem.
I got a random question for all the like the two people who watch this.
Yes.
Cat person or dog person.
That's the question.
Yeah,
One will
we'll
be
see how many
cat, one will be
comments
dog.
we get. We'll probably get like 3. And only 2 people actually watch. The last
Yeah, and
person's
then
just
one-
gonna see that they comment.
One person's just gonna come in, see the comments, and then be like, snake.
Snake person.
Whoever's a snake person,
Hey, that's careful putting that in. No. There you go. Is that the way it was in there before?
It was sideways.
So why'd you try and put it in the other way?
Because I thought it might fit.
It doesn't. You're gonna ruin the box.
did you say he thought it made fit?
Right,
I
Peter.
might.
Just because you touched it, it has dropped in value of 42%.
That's a lot. That's a lot just from me touching it.
It was never opened until then.
Yeah, it was. I watched it out here. Do you remember? I was sick and throwing up, and you were out on the chair,
Yeah.
all curled up, and I was stretched
I
out.
remember
on the couch
you
and
ruining my
myself.
childhood memories
Your childhood memories.
Yes, of the show. I don't think I was that young when I watched it, actually. I must have been in high school when Dungeons and Dragons came
The
out.
last episode aired in '85, so
Ah, see?
I was
So you were in
11.
like high school.
I was 14-ish.
what is she doing?
I'm
Meditating?
squinting.
Oh,
Why?
she's trying to see what it is.
Yeah.
It looks like some eyes.
It's a house.
No, it looks like some eyes.
No, it's a house.
It looks like some eyes. Like some eyes.
It does look like a house now, with eyes.
It only looks like a house with eyes because humans are able to recognize faces, but it's really just a face.
Yeah,
This has been great because I haven't had to focus on anything.
We're programmed.
Yeah, we've been
recognize
just skipping
faces.
around from topic to topic, like
She barely ever talks anyway, so.
I think we've been skipping around from bottom
4.
tick to bottom tick.
she's saying random numbers.
Not random.
Well,
There's nothing random about
She's
it.
I knew
reading.
what I said after I said
She's
it.
counting.
Yeah, it is like a thing. It is a house with like smoke coming out.
No, it's something else.
Oh, it Is it an apple?
No.
Is it a temple?
Banana.
Is it Godzilla stepping on a house?
You know when we were at Shaw's and we went through the whole alphabet?
You have Shaw's?
Oh, for
Yeah.
food?
Yeah.
Finding foods. What was the toughest one we had?
X.
X. Yeah. What's the next food?
Probably some Japanese food.
Well, Japanese
I think.
people, they don't have the letter X in their alphabet.
Well, I see. They just made this
X
game
is
and there's
like
X's
English.
everywhere.
Japanese people spell xylophone. Yeah, it is a Chinese temple.
They have characters, Bailey. They're not like letters.
Is that why they always look like people?
Yeah, there's stuff.
Yeah, that's a Chinese temple.
Japanese.
Well, just because it's from Japan doesn't mean they can't draw a Chinese temple. Was that a Japanese man on the moon? I couldn't tell. He was wearing a suit. They might as well say they went too. Everybody's been to the moon.
I'm missing something.
You are missing something. Wait, which one are you in? Do you have to put X's everywhere? No.
No.
Oh,
1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 1,
you would think it would be a perfect mirror image.
7, 9.
What is
1.
Oh, you're
Oh,
missing one
there
to
you
the
are.
right of that.
Yeah, just to the right of that. Right to the right there. Yep.
It's a Chinese temple.
Nope. It's the Ark of the Covenant.
That was my
Okay.
impression.
That looks like that guy that comes in to take a bath and Spirited Away. Kind of look like his face.
You mean no face?
No, the walrusy
the-
looking one.
The one that looks like a sludge monster at first,
No.
and then she starts tearing a bike out of him, and then, you know, half of
You mean
the...
the guy who steals all the stuff?
No, that's No Face.
No, it wasn't that
No.
one.
The river spirit.
Oh.
The
I wanna see
sludge
another one.
monster.
No, that
You
was
can
the
tell
bathhouse
the pictures
spirit.
are a lot better when they're tiny, huh?
No, it was a river spirit.
No, I have a hard time always figuring out the pictures.
I remember the
I
walrus
can't
guy that looked like a
visualize
dumpling slash
stuff.
walrus.
That's the one.
radish.
That's him. The radish guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looked
The
like.
radish guy.
Yeah, it kind of looked like his eyes. Wearing the hat because he wears a hat.
My favorite character, and that was the baby.
Yeah, what's funny is you get scared from everything, but that movie never scared you when you
Yeah.
were little. That thing's
that
the
movie
most.
scared me.
It's creepy.
The pigs were creepy. Like,
Yes.
when her parents
See,
came
I
in.
was
Hey.
young by the time the pigs came around.
Those were her parents. Come on.
They weren't after they turned into pigs.
They still were her parents.
Yeah.
You know, the girl who plays Lilo was the one who played
Yeah.
Sen.
What? Which one's Sen?
Sen is the girl. I don't
Yeah,
remember
the girl.
her real name.
That's right, because you can tell by the way she talks after a while.
Chihiro.
Yeah, it was.
Well, she became Sen when she got into the bathhouse.
Yeah,
I didn't remember.
they took her
that.
name, remember?
Last time I watched it was like
A month ago.
I watched it a couple months ago.
Where?
I think my favorite one out of all those Hayao Miyazaki movies is Castle in the Sky.
There's
Yeah.
this group of people.
That one's long.
This group of
Yeah, but
people would
it's
have
still-
movie nights on Saturdays, and one night or one
And I keep
one
these
month
on
they
Christmas.
spent watching Studio Ghibli movies. So we watched Nausicaa, Spirited Away,
Nausicaa wasn't
My
that
Name
as bad as I
Totoro.
thought it would be. That was the one with the princess, right?
We have
Which one was?
the original
Yeah,
audio,
princess.
well, the original dubbed, English dub for My Neighbor Totoro. We found a VHS tape at Goodwill one time.
My Neighbor Totoro was okay.
Do you know the English
Totoro
dub
is
for
awesome.
Nausicaa? Shia LaBeouf is the dude.
Yeah. Do it!
He is not the dude.
What are you
dude
waiting
is
for?
Something totally
You
different.
also
Isn't
got
that
that
Big
one.
Lebowski?
It was like the
Yeah.
castle one.
Just-
I've
that-
never seen it.
with that like
Don't
Do
they
it!
bowl in that movie?
the
Yeah.
castle
Yeah.
one. Like,
The castle what?
yeah, the castle one.
Castle in the Sky or Howl's Moving Castle? Or the other
Ah.
castle?
Howl's
House-
Moving Castle.
That one's pretty good.
Yeah,
There is another castle.
There is a castle in the sky, right?
There's Castle in the Sky, there's Howl's Moving Castle, and I saw another castle one here the other day.
That's a lock.
The castle of Count something something, the Lupin, the third
Yeah,
movie. You haven't seen that one, have you?
I haven't
That
seen
one
a
was
lot of
okay.
them, honestly.
Yeah, that's the
It's
one they
kinda
made
confusing.
Cliffhanger arcade game based off of. I didn't know
Okay,
that
so
for the
turns
longest
this
time.
way.
It's a lock and key.
Haley already said that.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
I said it now.
The man who knew too little.
What do you have there?
Me?
The
Yeah, I don't
man
even
who
know
knew-
about him. We have a movie called The Man Who Knew Too Little?
Yeah, it's got Bill Murray in it.
Oh, we haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
20th Century Fox.
Oh, right. It was pretty horrible. It was somewhat memorable less.
There's a girl in it, too.
My vocabulary.
Oh, there's a girl in it.
Mean Girls.
Written by Tina Fey.
There's this
Maybe
really funny
that's why it's a good
commercial,
movie.
and Taylor Swift is running on a treadmill, and she's singing to iTunes song, and she falls flat on her face, and it's so funny.
Who?
Taylor Swift. It's called
Never
Taylor
heard
versus
of it.
Treadmill. It's really funny.
Never heard
You know what?
of it.
That's a commercial.
I
You
know.
just said you hate commercials.
Yeah, but that one was funny. The funny ones are funny, but the non-funny ones, like
Funny
Geico
is
being
subjective.
Funny used to be an opinion. When I realized I was wrong.
then you realize you were wrong again.
Sometimes things are not funny, they are just stupid and mean.
I thought I hit the system. No, I hit your stupid Shopkins dolls that you still haven't opened and
The
won't bring
Shopkins
into your...
dolls.
I don't care what they are. They're in the way.
We were gonna record today, but we never got to.
We're recording right now.
Well, this is a Shoppies. This is Picross. We're gonna record the Shoppies, but then you.
That's what your Shoppies look like. They look like the orange caramel girls.
Yeah, they do.
They sure do.
I think Shopkins are Japanese.
They're not Korean?
Yes,
No, I
they're Korean.
don't think I do.
The Shoppy dolls look Korean. Especially that shoe polish. Nail polish.
I think they all look foolish.
They're
Nobody
collectible.
asked you.
But everybody else is voicing their opinions.
Yeah,
Everyone
but
else is doing it. If everyone else jumped off a bridge.
You know where you'd be.
Well, how high's the bridge?
High enough that you probably wouldn't be up on it in the first place.
High enough that you could get 2 opinions out before you hit the ground. Or the water, whatever's below it. Bridges
even if
don't
there's
always go over water.
If you're high enough, even if there's water, it's still like the impact will kill you.
That's true.
Well, yeah, if you dive and
Tax
do a belly
dollars
flap.
at work. Look what they're learning.
Flap. Also depends on how deep the water is.
Yeah, true. You could dive into water that's an inch deep. It's not gonna help you much.
There's some water that's so clear that it looks like it's only a few feet deep, but it's really, like 25 feet deep. You can't tell the difference between the 3 foot deep and the 25 foot deep.
Mm-hmm. Where?
Places.
Did you say places?
That is what he said. Yep.
For a minute, I thought you said Texas.
Yeah, in Texas.
Texas is a place.
Everybody knows that.
It's in California, but they don't got water right now. Are they still going through a drought?
No,
Who knows?
they'll be alright. They got all the Hollywood out there that can afford to pay to rescue them.
Not in Texas.
In California, when did you stop paying attention?
How long ago? I'd say an hour and 45 minutes ago.
2
that
hour
how long
special,
we've been
let's keep going.
We've been recording 3 minutes longer than that.
2 hour special.
You want?
Stop
It's going to be a 2-hour special, right?
You stopped recording 3 minutes.
Is that Texas?
That's not Texas.
with all our exes?
You guys have never watched Red
It
vs.
looks like
Blue
a
with me.
satellite.
No, I'll never watch
They're
that.
taking it off Netflix on the 25th.
Aw.
Oh wait, today's the 27th. Whoops.
Bye-bye.
They still haven't taken off the Indigo League.
There's no more. I can't watch Red vs. Blue anymore.
Why do you think I buy DVDs and Blu-rays? Because things don't always last on Netflix.
Well, the
And there'll
Indigo
come a
League
day
did.
when Netflix won't be around,
Black
just like
and white
everything
did.
else.
I'd love to have Red vs. Blue on Blu-ray, but it's over $100 for the complete series.
Yeah.
It's a satellite.
Is it a dinosaur
No,
fossil?
it's a satellite.
It's a rocket? It's a rocket landing on a planet if you look sideways.
It's not landing, it's leaving.
How do you know?
It's leaving Earth. It's Earth with white outline.
Let's see where it goes.
See? It's leaving.
It's not. It could be landing.
It's leaving. The planet would be bigger if it was landing.
But it would get smaller if it was leaving. It didn't change at all.
I said it would be bigger, not it would get big.
It was orbiting.
Such
You
intense
wait. You can't
philosophical
land on a
discussions.
planet when it's far away.
No, you can only land once you're close enough to land.
You can't land until you're on it. But you have to get close to it, and getting close to it takes time.
What if it's just reaching your hand around and jumping on it?
Take it back to your astrology class.
I'm sorry.
Ask your professor.
I'm not in astrology. I signed up for astronomy 3 times a week.
I'm signed up for science.
Science.
Yeah, I have to. I don't like
Science.
it. I have to. I also have to build a boat that has to float.
Yeah.
Out of what?
You know why things float?
Plastic bottles.
You know what? There are people that are seniors in high school right now that have to build boats out of cardboard and tape that have to hold 2 people and float in a real river.
That sounds dangerous.
That sounds like people are gonna die.
Yeah.
People who can't swim. I can swim in like 10 centimeter deep water.
You can't swim in 10 centimeter deep water. That's not enough water for you to actually physically be able to
You
swim.
can't not swim in it.
Yeah.
What?
I'm trying to unravel that first. That logic. This is a treasure chest.
This is a bucket.
No, it isn't. It's pinky.
It does look like a paint can. That's full of treasure.
It's like gold paint.
This could be a handbag.
Could be an apron. Could be a convectional oven.
I wonder why they stopped with just the apron. They never went for the B print or the C print. They could have improved it, I'm sure.
You ever
Wasn't
wonder?
much to improve.
You ever wonder why a dog is called a dog?
Yes. Is that?
Pretty sure most of the English words we have are rooted in Latin somewhere, so figure out what the Latin word for dog is and figure out why we call it a dog in English.
Probably smelly.
It means smelly.
You're like,
Smelly
smell that
four-legged.
Right now. Plug up your nose.
Yeah, they are ripe. What is this?
It's Kappa.
It's clearly a picture. Did you say Kappa?
Yeah.
Like Captain?
It's a Japanese demon
Turtle?
that kidnaps kids.
Yeah, the turtle demon?
It's in Fantastic Beasts, so I find them, you know, the book
Oh,
they
she
gave me
actually talks
yesterday.
about the Kappa?
Yeah,
Red
it says
No,
Snape
he
didn't
does.
read that book.
Kappas and Pinky
Newt
Tongues.
Scamander.
Oh, yeah.
It says that Snape didn't read that book.
Snape did not.
Yeah, it underlined Japanese and said Snape didn't read the book. It underlined that hippogriffs are only supposed to be handled by highly trained people, and then it said Hagrid didn't read it either.
Right.
But obviously Hagrid didn't read it. He's got like Thestrals.
He didn't have Thestrals.
Hagrid doesn't have Thestrals. The Thestrals just live on the ground and are used to pull the carriages. So if anything, Dumbledore has Thestrals.
Well, I've got a question. How did Harry only see them like in the 5th year?
What is
because
that?
you can
Clock?
only see them if you've seen somebody
Well, he
die.
already seen somebody die.
No, he had not.
Who had not?
Harry had never seen anybody
Didn't
die.
he see his mom die?
No.
Well,
She was
yeah,
right in
he
front
kind
of
of
him.
did. That's a
He
good
did,
point.
But he wasn't aware enough.
That's a good. That doesn't matter though, does it? You just destroyed the whole Harry Potter series, Bailey, right from the beginning.
Ha.
Spoiler alert, everybody. Oh, it's too late. I can't say spoiler alert after.
Sure you can.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Well,
Say it
it's
whenever you
because-
want.
It's because, well,
Man, I don't like those books anymore.
Bailey, wait
6
till
more
you
minutes. This is the last
understand
one.
What's going on in
didn't
the
he
new
see
series.
Quirrell die though? Quirrell died?
He wasn't watching Quirrell die. He just burned Quirrell
Okay,
and turned
I
away.
guess he passed out while Quirrell was dying. I still don't remember why he passed out.
From the pain.
Last time I watched it, I was tired, and it was like 11 o'clock at night.
Were we
What?
up? Where were we?
You were having your own night, and Matthew was at college, and I was at Darcy's house for a sleepover.
Well, that makes sense.
I was watching it with Caden, and was so freaked out. Told Darcy not to let him watch it.
Third book is the best book.
I like the sixth one better.
Yeah. 6. What was 6? Half-Blood Prince?
Yeah.
That was the other good one. That was, yeah. I think 3 and 6 were.
5 was good. 5 was long, but it was good.
5 was incredibly long. And overcomplicated in my opinion.
She had to set up the whole rest of the
I think the worst one
series.
was the first one, because it was so slow starting off.
No, the worst one was the second one.
Why?
Spiders.
I don't know if there's a worse
That's
one.
your opinion.
I didn't say I won.
I didn't say it was.
Yes, you did! This is a lamp.
It's an umbrella.
Or an umbrella.
It's a crab.
You're not gonna let that go until you see a crab.
I don't think I'm gonna see a crab here.
Matthew said this one sitting in that chair, maybe you just need a mirror.
You know, I imagine this is where they got the idea for the Sable sisters. I mean, the Able sisters.
What?
The Able sisters.
Yeah, because after this it turns to
Mabel,
color.
Mabel, and
And it has a little
Sable.
design with like a 15 by 15. I don't know how many across and down are there for Animal Crossing
Like
designs.
30.
I have no idea.
Is it like 30?
Maybe it's like 50.
50?
Like, cause you can zoom in, zoom out.
I think she's playing something on the new one.
I haven't played Animal Crossings in such a long time. I got sick of Animal
Hey.
Crossings because my mom would always
It's
play
Saturday
like,
night, right?
forever before me, and I would never get to contribute to the museum.
Yes, it's Saturday.
I should get another KK Slider song
That's a
tonight.
football helmet.
It is a football helmet. Wow.
That just came out of nowhere. It's Saturday night, 9:22.
Yeah. You were just reading the clock.
It's actually 9:23. Second time you've been wrong tonight.
Yeah, well, I'm wrong a lot. But I got 100 on my
Told you.
test last week.
Good job.
What was the test?
It was like, I don't know.
When's your last day of school?
I don't know. When's my 5th grade graduation?
The
Why do you
16th.
get to graduate 5th grade?
I know.
Don't
all they
graduate
do.
5th grade.
Last year they played
I
Let
had
It
a
Go.
conversation with Claire about that the other day because
Yeah,
they're
it's
having
like-
a huge ceremony because her sister's graduating from 8th grade. Like,
The,
no,
the only
she's not.
the only graduation is high school.
Yes,
And
And
college.
college.
And
You hope.
You know what it is? It's a bunch of needy parents.
there shouldn't be a celebration for going from elementary school to middle
And
school or
friends,
middle school to high
Darcy's
school.
going to.
It's a waste of anything.
What team is it?
And it probably makes the teachers feel good. Well, the other trouble is there's
Yeah, it makes all the
middle
parents feel good,
schools
so.
and then there's junior highs, so there is no graduation from 5th, because sometimes it'd be 5th grade, sometimes it'd be 6th
We
grade,
graduated
sometimes
from
it's...
preschool. We got
This is
little
true.
papers that said you did it, and it gave me a star sticker too.
You did it.
I learned.
Sounds like you went
Place.
potty for the first time. Congratulations!
I don't even remember the first time I
You
did that.
managed to not make a mess of your pants.
Yeah.
Best way to potty. The best
Train a tongue
way
twister?
to potty train a kid is to give him chocolate.
Why?
What?
You bribe them,
Bribe them.
or you take,
Spry them?
Bribe.
or
you
you
just
tape
bribe
them down
them.
to the toilet till they go.
You put the chocolate in the toilet so it looks the same? So they
That's
know.
where it's supposed to go. No, don't eat that now.
There's a lot wrong.
Is this dark chocolate or just milk chocolate? I need some details now. If it's white chocolate,
Really?
I don't
It
even
doesn't
want to
have to
know.
be chocolate. It could be like Skittles or something.
Skittles.
You can
You mean to bribe a
you
child?
can dye the water with Skittles, toilet water, and tell them that.
Place the rainbow.
Skittle milk.
I wonder if that's actually good.
Get some
Have you
Skittles
ever
and
milked
try
a Skittle? It's really hard.
Not like
It's a delicacy. Costs a lot.
It costs Skittles the same amount that Skittles cost, and the same amount that milk
You're the
costs.
one that chose to marry.
No one else has.
I would choose that again.
Yeah, another
any day,
girlfriend.
every day, all day.
I remember she had black hair.
Okay, is this
I had
chair
another
dark
girlfriend
brown or
with
black?
black
Yeah.
It's dark brown.
We're not getting into who can see what for colors again. Not happening.
Yeah.
From a distance, it looks black, but now I'm sitting in it, it looks dark brown. Like that chair looks black, but I know it's dark brown.
That's right.
It's
So-
dark brown.
Why is
You're-
everything in our living room brown?
You're
Because it matches the walls.
because
The walls aren't brown.
It all
Well, it matches.
yeah, they are. They're a shade of brown.
Hey,
They're
so
beige.
the furniture was found, and we found a carpet to go with the furniture and a wall to offset the carpet.
The carpet's rough.
Because you kids are dirty. We needed brown stuff.
Right.
I really wish we could have taken a picture.
So
of
what's
your
the, what's
face
where
right
did the beige couch and recliner come from?
now. That came from your room.
Oh, the beige one we found down the road. Someone was
Yeah.
selling it at a yard sale.
Oh,
There was an ice cream place down
The
the
beige
road.
recliner
There was.
came from a furniture store in Augusta when I found out I
There
was
was.
pregnant with Bailey.
Yeah.
Maybe it was an ice cream truck, but there was ice cream down there.
Oh, you're talking about the guy that has the pink house used to have an ice cream truck there.
Yes, I told you there was ice cream down there.
Well,
well,
yeah.
just because he has an ice cream truck doesn't mean he's got ice cream.
No. He did.
There's this really funny video of some kid and he walks off a box and falls flat on his face, and then his brother hears the ice cream truck coming, so he falls off his chair. It happens at the same time too.
Huh. Yeah, it's hilarious. Those kids both probably have brain damage now.
Ow.
You're right.
I'm just picturing what she's talking about and you're saying now.
Well, I mean, I guess maybe because he walked off a box and somehow fell. The box was like, I don't know, this
Why was
high
he on a
off the ground.
box?
Because it was just a random long box that was like this high off the
Yeah,
ground.
they're just
there.
come across random boxes all the time. Oh look, there's one over there right now.
What is this, an RPG? Should I break it open? Will
Yeah,
there be
no
coins
kidding.
inside of it?
Crates.
Is it a little box?
We've proven that this universe is a game.
Backpack.
There's a snail on the tail of this frog on the log that I found in the bottom of the sea.
I've never heard that before.
It's in
Futurama.
Futurama.
I meant before that, not before you just said it now.
You gotta be clearer.
That's what we
Yes.
should play. We should play the RPG that comes out for Futurama in the future. Why?
Now,
Good boy.
you said the future, now's the future. Future's now, thanks.
Tomorrow is the future.
Everybody's a little bit, you know.
The car of the future today.
What is this? Can you tell what this is yet?
I said it was I said it was a gas pump. Looks like the back of a car now. Oh, it is.
Well, what's that like? Maybe it's a crab.
It's not gonna be a car.
You don't know that. It could be. It could be like it could be a
Never gonna be
Japanese.
crabs.
You got 3 ones in there.
Guess what?
I need
You're gonna have to guess. Oh, you guessed right. You gotta go 1 and 1. Why don't you finish those there? The ones across.
1,
See? I was like, you didn't need to do anything.
The
I don't know what
kappa is
this
a
is.
Japanese water demon that
It's a
inhabits
radio.
shallow ponds and rivers.
No, it's
often
a slot machine.
like
Is it a slot machine? That's not a slot machine.
It has a hollow in the top of its head which carries water. The kappa feels.
It is
It is a slot machine, yeah.
Nobody's listening.
Because that's because we know what a kappa is. Oh, that robot
what
just
is it?
puked.
It's a slot machine that's giving out coins.
I'm talking about a kappa. What is a kappa?
It steals children, and it looks like
It's
a.
got a hole in the head where it holds water. If you get it to bow, it dies.
Really?
Yes.
That's cool.
Level 2!
Yeah. All right. I think we should
It
end it
deprives it
here.
of all its strength.
Can't believe it took me that long to say that.
Never.
It underlines the word Japanese instead.
Yeah, I see the
since
line.
State hasn't read this either.
All right, everyone say goodbye.
This has been
2 hour
fun.
special.
It's 2 hours and 5 minutes.
2 hour and 5
6
minutes special.
seasons in a movie.
6 seasons in a movie. We're
Yeah, this
still waiting
was-
on the movie.
This is our movie. This is our movie episode.
Uno the movie though. You guys haven't seen
Oh, I
that. That's
gotta check.
hilarious.